I hope you guys can hear me. The wind is really bad today. Well, I'm at Wingfoot Lake State Park in Suffield Township, Ohio. And today I'm showing you Wingfoot 1, one of the 3 Goodyear Blimps, and the infamous hangar where they designed most airships and built them. Now, most of you probably never think twice about the Goodyear Blimp, but the Goodyear Blimp's always been a big part of my life, as my family actually resides not even a mile from here, from Wingfoot Lake. So my entire life I've always loved seeing the Goodyear Blimp, even since I was a child. I always remember the blimp waking me up on nice warm days like today, have the window open, and actually yesterday morning I heard the blimp go over, woke me up, flew over the house, and it just brings back those childhood memories. So I wanted to come out and do a video and share with everybody my love and joy for the Goodyear Blimp. So the wind is actually shaking the camera out of my hands. That's pretty bad. But this is the new design of the blimp. It just came out a few years ago, and this was the first one, Wingfoot 1. They had a naming contest, and Wingfoot won. I entered the contest, I didn't win, but runners up got, I think, sets of Goodyear tires. Now, if you'll notice the new design, they moved the cockpit and seating area more towards the front. It used to be about in the middle and used to have 2 giant engines, and man, when those things fired up, they were loud. But now you have much smaller motors, including one on the tail. I don't know if you guys can see it there. And of course the blimp's not out flying today. It's too windy. And I thought maybe it'd be flying up to Cleveland for the Browns game tonight. I think they're playing Cleveland. So the cool thing is, though, I've got to see all 3 Wingfoots at different times. It's rare that they have all 3 here, but it has happened before. I think a year or 2 ago they did have 2 of them at the same time up here. But sometimes they'll alternate. Wingfoot 1, 2, and 3. 1 is usually here. Not just Wingfoot 1, but one of the blimps is usually here. 1 will usually be in Florida, and 1 is usually in California. Man, I can't get over this wind. Look at this wind. It's literally blowing the camera out of my hand. I got my microphone on with the wind protector, but it is not helping. Now, of course, on the other side, there is a fenced-in area and a viewing area. You can usually watch the blimp fly. But over here is just an excellent spot at the park, and there's so much to do over here. It's just an amazing view. Bring your family out, hang out, watch the blimp take off and land. I've actually been on the Goodyear Blimp, but not while I was in flight. You see, back in 1999, the Spirit of Akron actually crashed around here. And in Canton, Ohio, there's an air museum known as the Mass Museum. And it's an amazing air museum. I highly recommend checking it out. It's got to be the best air museum other than the Air and Space Museum in DC. I mean, it's one of the best I've seen, you know. But anyways, they have it there restored and on display, just the gondola part. You can go inside, sit in the seats, You know, they have the controls lit up like it's in flight, even the air traffic control radio playing. So it's really cool to check out. That museum's amazing, by the way. I just noticed there's no wind over here. And I'm out of breath. Oops. Here's a question for you guys. How many of you actually know the meaning behind the Goodyear logo? Well, I'm about to tell you. Frank Sieberling founded Goodyear Tire and Rubber Company here in Akron, Ohio. He named it after the inventor of vulcanization, Charles Goodyear. Now in Sieberling's home, he had a statue of Mercury, the Roman god Mercury, that had wings on his shoes. Sieberling liked that Mercury was the god of merchants and shopkeepers, so it inspired him to use the logo and the Goodyear name. And there you have it, the name Wingfoot. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I wanted to do more, but the wind is really keeping me from doing it. And every time the wind dies down, I get ready to record, and then the wind picks up again. So hope you enjoyed the video.